Leaders Like Us, Rebecca Lee Crumpler, written by J.P. Miller, illustrated by Markia Janai. Making the grade. Have you ever wanted to help someone who you but didn't know how? What did you learn how to do to help? Dr. Rebecca Lee Crumpler wanted to help sick people. She worked hard to become a leader in medicine. Rebecca was nervous. Soon she would start the test she needed to finally officially become a doctor. She would have to answer tough questions to prove she knew about medicine. Rebecca knew some people did not think should become a doctor because she was black, but she was ready to prove them wrong. Black doctors needed. During Rebecca's lifetime, people were still learning basic things about the human how the human body worked. A lot of medicines and tools had not been invented yet. Almost all doctors were men. There were no black doctors at all in the United States until 1837. White doctors often would not take care of black people. Instead, many black people went to healers. Healers had not gone to medical school, but they were good at taking care of sick people. Rebecca lived with her aunt, who was a healer in their community. Many people came to her aunt's house when they were sick. Young Rebecca was good at taking care of them. Rebecca began working as a nurse after she grew up. People told her that she should be a doctor. They thought she should go to medical school at the New England Female Medical College. In 1860, she was accepted into medical school. There were 54,000 physicians in the United States then. Only 300 were women, and none were black. When she finished medical school, Rebecca would be the first black woman doctor in the country. The rules of medicine. Until 1847, there were no rules saying that all doctors had to have the same kind of education. Some doctors went to school for a long time. Others took only a few classes before treating sick people. Life as a doctor. Rebecca kept taking care of sick people while she learned how to be a doctor. Many lives, including Rebecca's, changed in 1861. This was the start of the Civil War in the United States. People from the North and the South fought each other. Soon, many black veterans became sick and injured. Racist white doctors still would not help them. Black doctors were needed. Rebecca would be a more important leader than ever. Rebecca was a very good student. She won a scholarship to help pay for school. For 4 years, Rebecca studied hard. Her final test was coming up. She had to pass it to become a doctor. Rebecca stayed up late the night before the test. She studied and prepared. The next day would make a big difference in her future and the future of the country. She wanted to be a leader in healing. Would the school let a black woman become a doctor? The big day had come. The classroom looked huge without any other students. It was just Rebecca, two other white students, and doctors from the school. The doctors would decide if she passed the test. The doctors began asking questions. Rebecca took a deep breath before answering. She thought and remembered what she had studied and gave the best answer she could. The doctors were not sure that Rebecca should pass the test. Some of them said that she did not learn quickly enough, but it's likely that the doctors simply did not want to let a black woman become a doctor. Rebecca's teacher spoke to the people running the school. They said Rebecca knew medicine. They said she would make a good doctor. The people running the school changed their minds. Rebecca had earned her Doctor of Medicine degree. She was the first African American woman to earn the degree. She had done it, passing the test. Modern doctors must take many tests before they can treat people. In the United States, a person with a medical degree must take a three-part test before they can work as a doctor. When the war ended, Rebecca worked for the Freedmen's Bureau in Richmond, Virginia. Other doctors treated her badly. Male doctors made mean comments and jokes about her. When she ordered medicine at the pharmacy, the people working there ignored her. But Rebecca did not stop. She was going to heal people. Rebecca went on to work in Boston, Massachusetts. She mostly treated women and children. She took care of many black patients. She taught them about prevention so they could avoid getting sick. Rebecca put all of her notes and ideas about medicine into a book. A book of medical discourses was one of the first medical books written by an African American. People remember Rebecca long after she died. A group of called the Rebecca Lee Society of Women in Medicine was made to help African American women working in medicine. Today, many people continue to honor Rebecca as a caring doctor and leader. I early conceived a liking for and sought every opportunity to relieve the suffering of others.